I always start. It usually always gets broken down to a bun by the end of the week. And then I'm left with just like a mess. I'm gonna show y'all how bad my hair gets during the week. Yeah, that's what it is. Just dreaded together, basically. So this is usually what it looks like. It's tangled, a mess, it's dry, as you can see. Just, it's gotta be fixed. It's gotta be fixed. All right, and then I go in with water. So I have one of these, I don't know what they're called, 360 misters or something like that. I just get the whole thing now. This I do because of my pre-treatment, which I'll show you. I just wet the whole hair and detangle as I go. And my favorite thing about these sprayers, especially if you have like hair like mine, where it's like some parts, you know, you'll go over it so many times and it still won't get wet. I literally will just shove it in here and I'll spray, like I can't feel any water. I'm spraying directly at my hand, but because like obviously my hair is there, that'll just get it wet from like the inside out, if that makes sense. So I just shove it in there, shove it at my crown, bringing out. It's kind of starting to look like hair again. As far as my scalp pre-treatment, what I do is I use hairgrownfast.com's Wild Growth hair oil. I'm sure you've seen this at your beauty supply. This is just a regular one. Give it a good shake. And then I just all over my edges, of course. And then back to the roots of my hair. So I'm not using it crazy religiously because it does have like a very earthy smell. It's not the sexiest smell, I'm gonna be honest. Like it just doesn't make me feel like that, oh, my hair smells so good. Like no, I don't. And I do sometimes like my hair to smell good and just not just look good. So sometimes I will forego it for that reason. Dark and Lovely Damaged Schlea. Damaged Schlea. This is the step one. This is the only step I got. Attacks damage from the inside out is the rescuer treatment. And it's supposed to be a texture bond, supposed to fight 7 damage factors, but basically you put a lot on your wet hair, you saturate it, and you leave it on for 5 minutes, and you wash it out. So you use this before any of your shampoo, before anything else. So I've been using a lot of it. I've been very liberal, but you have just use what works best for your hair type, your hair texture. And you can section your hair off if that's easier for you. I don't know why I don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on hairband availability and also just if I give a fuck that day. Because obviously when you section your hair, it's gonna look better because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But if I'm being honest, I don't often do that. All right, so it's in there. So it looks like with the pre-treatment in, I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna co-wash with the Aunt Jackie's Coconut Cream Recipes Cocoa Wash. This is a coconut milk conditioning cleanser. I don't know, I just really like it. I just, like anything gentle and cleaning, this does a good job. I wash with it twice usually, and then I rinse it out. This is the Grapeseed Style and Shine Recipes Rescued Thirst Quenching Recovery Conditioner. So it smells good, as a really nice thick texture. Like it has that like spring to it. Like, oh, I love it. I just try to make sure every section is good as gold. And that's why I like deep conditioning outside of my shower. I just think, I'm in the shower, I'm thinking about, number 1, how much water am I wasting? Number 2, this is just, you know, water is getting cold, things like that. I just rush through it. So I don't know, I just think I get better results when I just shampoo, do my body, get out, put this in, chill for a bit, and then I'll like, sometimes I'll go all the way back into the shower. Otherwise I'll just stick my head in and rinse it and be done with it. Just because I don't know. I just kind of find it a little impractical because I'm not going to like condition as long as I need to. Or get it as saturated as it needs to be, you know? So at this point, I'm probably just going to put it back into a plastic cap just so it can really soak up. So I'm just going to put it up as if I'm putting it up. I'm not going to put a rubber band around it. Take my little thing. And then boom, this is it. This is she. So I'm probably gonna keep this on for hours. The Fight Fallout Niacin 3 and Caffeine Root Stimulator Spray. Basically, I like this because I think caffeine really works for me in my beauty routine. I've noticed that it's been really helpful with eczema. It's been really helpful with clearing up like dark circles and stuff. So I'm kind of thinking along the same vein that this is gonna work well for my hair. Like I put it especially like up front, but all over my hair because it is especially supposed to be for shedding, which is like my big thing. Like I just shed a lot. Number one, I just make sure it's pretty wet. Like I don't really dry it too much or like put it up into a towel at all. Really, I just don't. So I really think the best conditioner or leave-in conditioner is your conditioner, but I dilute it just a little bit. I don't know, I just noticed that my hair just likes it when I use the actual conditioner. Like I don't know, I'm not really afraid of having like a lot of conditioner in my hair or, you know, leaving in too much moisture, I guess. It just doesn't, I never noticed anything bad happen, so that's why I'm kind of cavalier about using deep conditioner as leave-ins and stuff like that. And then sometimes even during my routine, anywhere before putting in my like final curl cream and stuff, I'll still re-wet my hair just a little bit. Just because, I don't know, I read that when you use more like water in your routine, it just comes out a little better. And I've noticed that, you know, it's hanging together a little differently. And now my number one tip when it comes to natural hair, more is more. More is always more. And people with long hair, I totally understand it because I do it too. We skimp or we use the same amount of product that we did when our hair was medium length and now it's longer. Or anytime you add length, you need to add more product. You need to be going through your products faster. So as much as it hurts your wallet, holds your soul, hurts your soul, and makes you kind of feel like I'm wasting product, you're not. You need it. So I've actually really liked this. So I was going to do this routine based on if I found an anti-humidity curl cream. And did I think it was going to be the first one I used that would actually stand up to the Central Texas fucking humidity? I did not think this would be it, but it is. And this brand has never let me down, honestly. It just hasn't. Not even the Curlific. I'm talking about Apogee in general. But yes, this is the Curlific Curl Definer Definition Control Anti-Humidity Formula. This bitch here, and just lay it down. Sometimes I brush out my curl cream, sometimes I don't. It kind of just depends on the look I'm going for. I'm trying to show you all my most defined routine because I'm sure that's what people want to see. But this is not necessary. I do not do this every single time through every single step, but if I want my hair to look more defined, then I will. At this point you can see that, like, you know, areas of my hair just like completely kind of straightened out, or they're, you know, they're not straightened out, but it's taking a second for the curl to like come back. So to help that and to define that, so this is the Cream of Nature Pure Honey Texturizing Curl Setting Lotion. So it's for dry hair. I've never used a product this liquidy on my natural hair that didn't have a spray bottle. So it's an interesting product to me. Take it in my hand, just do my freaking best to hold it there. And then I just scrunch my hair. I've never been a huge scruncher, but I've noticed that this really works. So that's what I do. And I use quite a bit of this just because you kind of can. It's just so liquidy. It's kind of like, why not? And it does kind of set your hair. So at this point, I kind of just let it the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More routines to come. This is definitely the one I'm going to use for humidity, but I definitely have a braid out routine and a couple others, as well as how I grown my hair out. I think I definitely need to do a video on that and show you guys how I straighten it. Like my hair is getting pretty, you can't even see it, pretty long. So I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like straight. But yeah, so definitely more hair videos to come, and I'm gonna start trying some new products because I'm back into it. Like I'm bought into the natural. I'm ready. These curls are actually looking so freaking cute. Like I'm wet. Don't you love when you kind of reinvigorate your journey? I hope I did a little bit of that for y'all today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. I always try and comment back like super fast. If you like this video, don't forget to leave me a like. If you like me, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see more of me, you can always check me out on Instagram, Yvanna Brooke. This is fucking weird. Like I'm legit like in here filming myself shower. Oh my god.